Hi friends, welcome back to another video. I'm Donna Wando and this is my YouTube channel. This month, we've been on a series titled The Fours. I turned 24 this month, hence the reason for this series. There are 4 videos, and these 4 videos comprises of 4 different mistakes I have made in 4 different areas of my life. The very first video was titled 4 fashion mistakes I have made in 24 years. The second video was titled 4 skincare mistakes I have made in 24 years. And this video is titled 4 friendship mistakes I have made in 24 years. If you haven't watched those other videos, please do well to go back and watch those videos before coming back to this one. Thank you very much. Now, stay tuned. So the first mistake I have made in my friendships over the years is not praying about my relationships and not seeking God's guidance before building friendships. I entered some friendships. I entered most friendships then without first asking God and praying for wisdom and discernment about the people that I'm allowing into my life. You know, the thing is, a lot of us don't see our spaces as sacred. When you begin to see your space, your time, your energy as sacred, then you become, You become cautious about the people you allow into your life. When I say this, I don't only mean praying about people that are not of the Christian faith. You see, because someone's a Christian, or because someone says they're a Christian, we believe all is all right, all is good, and everywhere is okay, everything they all right. Yeah. That's the belief I had. That was the belief I had. I believed that, as a new Christian, as a baby Christian then, I believed every Tom, Dick, and Harry could be my friend. Yeah. It was a subtle thought. It's not like it was conscious. It was a subconscious thing. Anybody that came in, I was cool and chill with them. Not knowing that it's not supposed to be so. It's actually not supposed to be so. In fact, it will shock you to know that there are people that God have ordained to be in your life as a friend. Yes. It will shock you to know that. Because there are some people I meet. In fact, oh my God. There's this friend I have right now. It's a male friend actually. His elder brother was first my friend. And once we got to know each other, it was as if I've known him. Oh my God. It was as if I've known him for years. Oh my God. There's something called kindred spirits. Like it was as though deep was calling on to deep. We were having conversations that were just hitting the nail on the head. I mean, I love up to we talk a lot. Every time we have a conversation or every time we converse, we have beautiful conversations. We have sincerely beautiful conversations. Anytime we converse, there's just this bliss. Anytime we converse, it leaves me so energetic. I'm saying this to say, you don't allow every person into your life. Believe me. Even though the person says they're a Christian and they are tongue talking, you don't allow every person into your life. For 2 years now in a row, as a birthday gift, I've written it as a prayer point to God that He should bless me with covenant destiny relationships. Please, you have to pray to God to bless you with relationships, friendships, beautiful friendships. And once God brings such beautiful friendships into your life, you are to pray to God to help you to keep those relationships. Yes. And you are also to pray for wisdom and discernment when anybody comes into your life or when anybody is trying to slip into your space. You are to pray for wisdom and discernment so that if the devil is trying to, the devil If the devil has fashioned a weapon against you in the form of a human being, you would know. You would know. Yeah, you would know. You would know. Earlier this year, I think in January, I had gone out, to a supermarket. I had gone out and I just met someone random there, like a random person. And then he asked for my number and I gave it to him. Oh, that was a big mistake. Started talking. Ha! Little did I know that this person was really, I told my sisters that this person is or was a weapon fashioned against me from the pit of hell. Yes. There are people like that. There was this lady, I think it was last year, late last year. I and my sister, we met with her somewhere at a prayer meeting somewhere. Just randomly, we decided to, she asked if we could drop her home. And we did, On the way home, we were discussing, we were having conversations, It was a very beautiful conversation. Honestly, it was. It was a very beautiful conversation. And one thing led to another. We exchanged contacts. And my God, when I went home that day, I was like, wow. I was like, God, is this one of the relationships that I have prayed for? And I asked God to help me to not break up that relationship. Instead of me asking God, please, sir, please, I have only one life. I have only one life. And this is my first time on this earth and I will never back. Please, is this person supposed to be in my life? Or is this a relationship that you would want me to pursue? If only I had asked that question, things wouldn't have been the way they were. One thing got to another. We started knowing each other, we spoke, we dropped her home a couple of times. And then I started noticing some things. Oh my God. I started noticing some toxic behaviors. And believe me, I have been in some very toxic friendships that I would not want to be there anymore. As God will be God. Thank God it didn't go so far. I noticed it on time and I just decided to just forget about the friendship. We're still cool. We talk. We're still very friendly. But that's not a friendship for me. That's not a friendship I would want for myself. And I know that is a friendship that God would not want me to pursue. If I had known on time, if I had known from the beginning when I met this person, I would have said, oh Lord, please, is this something you want me to pursue? Most definitely, I would have gotten a response, either through a dream or something. And, I would have kept it cool, Please, pray about your relationships. Pray about your friendships. Pray about your friendships. Pray for your friends. Pray for their blessing. Pray for their prosperity. And also pray about your union. Pray for God to keep the union and to protect the friendship. Protection is very key. Number 2 friendship mistake that I have made is moving too quickly and letting people in too easily. Oh my God. I don't think I can overemphasize on this. This particular mistake, it was a habit that was difficult for me to cut. Even up to now, I believe me, even up to now, sometimes I still see these things in myself. I have battled with this particular point for years. Yeah, I have battled. Oh my God. You know how the Bible says, I have fought the beast of Ephesus. This particular point. And I don't know what it is. Sometimes you just let go, and sometimes you just trust easily and you just allow a new person so easily into your space that you become blinded. Beautiful, that's the word. You become blinded by some of the person's wrong traits. You know the thing? I didn't know this then, but I have had the mentality that why take it slow when it can all be new? Like, why can't I get to know you now? Why can't we be best friends today? 2 years ago up, I failed to understand that relationships are in stages. Oh my God. Relationships are in stages. And it takes a process for trust to be built. Most of the time, I would not have allowed trust to have been built. I would not have been patient enough. Honestly speaking, once you start up a friendship or a relationship in that way, no matter who that person may be, even though the person may have been sent from God. Once you don't start a relationship the way it's supposed to be, through stages and processes, at the end of the day, you find out that it was built on nothing. One way or the other, it will crash. It will most definitely crash. Number 3 friendship mistake that I have made is not speaking up when I was hurt or offended. I don't know if everyone knows this, but this is a common mistake that most of us make. It's a common mistake that most of us make because we are afraid of losing that person. And honestly, if you actually tell a person when they hurt you or when they offend you, and then they put it down or they give excuses or just say rubbish, that's a sign that that relationship is not for you. Believe me, that relationship is not for you. Let me tell you, there was this friendship I had. I still have, though, we're still friends. Because of how timid I was and insecure, whenever I was hurt by this particular person or offended, I never spoke up. I would keep quiet. Funny enough, I didn't even know it was a problem. It didn't dawn on me then that this person, I was offended by this person. As a child, I didn't even know when someone hurts me. I know I would probably just feel something in my chest and I would just allow it to pass. So whenever this happened, whenever I was offended by this person or hurt, I wouldn't speak up. It got to a point in 2022. I think it started in 2021. Yeah. I stayed with this person for a bit. And that was when it dawned on me that, my dear, something is wrong here. And I started speaking up. And it really hurts that friendship. It really hurts that friendship at that point. From then to 2022, we were back and forth having different fights and arguments. Bitterness had grown in me by then when I spoke up. If someone hurts you and you don't speak up and it continues and it continues and it continues, and you allow it, you just keep allowing it, and at a point you just break down. By then, the bitterness, the heaviness in your chest, you're not supposed to allow it to get to that point. Speak up so that you do not become bitter towards a person, someone that you're supposed to consider as a friend. Please, do not hold grudges. When the person offends you, tell the person on time. Tell the person on time. Emphasis on time. If you do not do this, believe me, there will come a breaking point to that friendship that everything will be messed up. I'm saying this because this particular friendship I'm talking about, from then till now, that whole argument and fight, that season has affected that relationship from then till now. Please do well to speak up when a friend offends you or when a friend hurts you. There's no need of keeping it in. Talk about it. If that person really cares about you and the person really likes you as a friend, or the person really values you as a friend, you would sort it out. In fact, there was a day just recently, I had another friend. I didn't like the way she treated me. I didn't like the way she spoke to me. I decided to not talk at that moment. I kept quiet. I held it in. In fact, I think a week had passed. I didn't even tell her what she had done. I think it was 2 weeks. When I had finished processing my thoughts, I brought up the issue. I sent her a VN, a very long VN, in fact, and I told her this and this and this was what happened, and I didn't like it. I felt disrespected. I felt so and so. And honestly speaking, this friend of mine was she understood it. She understood what happened. She apologized. We resolved the issue, and life goes on. Believe me, life goes on. If it is another way around, please, life does not go on. End that relationship there. Cut it because that person is not for you. Oh well, okay. If the person also tells you their own side of the story, and it seems like you also disrespected them, yes, then yeah, life goes on. Thank you. I forgot the word I was looking for was resentment. When resentment begins to grow in you over a person that you're supposed to consider a friend, that's the worst type of feeling ever. Speaking from experience, that is the worst type of feeling ever. someone that you eat with every day, you talk to every day, you play with, you hang, you talk. Even on social media, it seems like everything is cool. But deep down within you, you resent this person. You do not want to be where I was. Number 4 is oversharing and revealing too much too soon. I know you might see a connection between number 2 and number 4, but it's not the same thing. Number 2 was moving too quickly and letting people in too easily. Number 4 speaks on oversharing and revealing too much too soon. Please, why are you telling me your family problems when we've only known each other for just a week? In fact, will I say a week? 2 days. Okay, let's go with a week or 2 weeks or a month. Please, why are you telling me your family problems? Yes, I had this problem for a while. It's still something I'm trying to curb because I like to talk, I like to share, I like to converse with people, but it doesn't make any sense. Use wisdom in how you talk. Use wisdom in how you talk and how you communicate with people. You never know who you may be speaking to. You don't know whether it's Boko Haram or ISIS leader. Yeah. If you don't know, ISIS second in command was killed in Nigeria just a few days ago. So did I say a few days ago? Like 2 months or a month ago. There's this friend I have. We got to know each other just recently, and our conversations are very funny because he shares a lot. He shares more than I do. He overshares. And there was something he told me that I asked him, why are you telling me this information? Like, I don't have to know this. And the information was not about him, it was about a family member. Why do I have to know this? You've only known me for a week. So why are you telling me this? Why are you giving me this information? What am I supposed to do with this information? Imagine that I am a thief and I go and, steal from that family member, God forbid. I told him and he still didn't see any reason to it. And I said, my brother, please take caution. It's not everybody you just open your mouth and you talk to them. I have my own fair share of these points, but his own fair share, I had to speak to him that day. Please do not overshare. Please do not overshare. People are supposed to pay a sacrifice to get into the inner chambers of your life. As my father in the Lord will always say, there's the outer court, there's the inner court, and then there's the Holy of Holies. People are supposed to pay a price to get from the outer court to the inner court. The inner court meaning knowing some particular things about your life, knowing some things that cannot be shared with everybody about your life. Please. And I know this generation, this is my generation, the Gen Z generation, I've noticed it that so many of us overshare, be it online or offline, we overshare. And I pray God just helps us. That's all I can say. I also have a fault in this and I'm still learning. Yes. Please do well to not overshare with people that you have just met. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you everyone for your time. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video and I hope this video was valuable to you. Please do well to consider some of my thoughts that I have shared and put them into action. If you liked this video, please like and share and comment. Oh, please. Please comment. I'd like to hear some of your stories. Please comment. Tell me on some friendship mistakes you've also made over the years. Comment and then subscribe. Thank you. So that we can grow this family and share, like I said, so that the family can grow also. Thank you everyone once again. I'm grateful for your time. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you like the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe below.